Hello and welcome back to another episode of Van Life with Daniel. Today I'm going to be trying to do some hiking and exploring the area of Point Reyes National Seashore, which is just north of San Francisco. Ah, the beauties of California traffic. Yes, sir. Alrighty, well, we finally made it here. The drive was absolutely gorgeous. And we got lucky enough to find a spot. Definitely should have got up here earlier, but it's okay. I don't think we did too bad, actually. But check out the views from here. It's the first time I've seen the ocean in like over 2 years. She's still beautiful as ever. So I'm going to be going to check out the Point Reyes Lighthouse. That's where we're parked right now. It's probably a half-mile hike up the road. And I don't know, I feel like I should probably at least wear some shoes for this and not my sandals. So gonna go check out the lighthouse and then probably find some more hiking to do. Just explore, honestly. I've got no signal here. And I do have the Starlink, so I could pull it out if I really needed to, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna follow the signs and just go to different places, do some hikes, check out the views, take some pictures. So, I actually have no idea where I'm going. I'm not going the way everybody else is, so I don't think I'm gonna make it to the lighthouse. Well, I will, just not right now. There's a trail right there. But I'm gonna follow this and see where it goes. Also, bought myself a new hat. Got myself some new shorts from Goodwill. Shorts from Goodwill, hat from REI, but wow. Look at the holes in these rocks. That is weird. Scrape my knee again, wonderful. It's not bleeding now. Oh. It is a perfect day out. I left Sacramento yesterday just because it was getting too hot. Like Friday, okay, maybe my knee is cut a little bit. Anyway, Friday and Saturday was like over 90 degrees. And I was cooking in the van, so it is much nicer here, like 60 something right now. Breezy, a little chilly, but I brought a jacket just in case. This is kind of interesting. So the lighthouse that we're going to see, of course, was built for the same reason most lighthouses are built. You can check that out if you want. Pretty interesting history there. Look at these trees, dude. They're like leaning all the way over. Pretty interesting. Okay, so the lighthouse is down that way, but as you can see, there's a lot of people coming up still. That's a pretty thin path. I'm gonna try to go down there though, once there's less people. Just kidding, it closed, so you can't go down there. There's a look at it, it's pretty small. I guess I just wasn't keeping track of the time, but the lighthouse closes at 4, so I couldn't hike down there. That's okay. There's plenty of other hiking to do. I think I'm gonna drive over to the other side. I think it's called Chimney Point or something or other. I'm gonna see if I can hike to that. And also hoping that maybe there's flatter parking over there because I want to make myself some food. Alright, so I'm not thinking anything too crazy for, well, lunch today. I think I'm gonna do, instead of my normal ham sandwich, I'm gonna do a BLT, because I got bacon.
Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good. This car is like a service car or your personal car?
It's personal. Well, I mean, I guess technically it's a commercial vehicle because it's like a cargo van.
Cargo van.
Yeah.
I see the design have a refrigerator, right?
Yes, sir. Yep. Yeah, it's a fridge and freezer too.
Oh, good. You can stay in here instead of going to a hotel.
Yes. I never stay in hotels.
Oh, good.
Save
good.
money that way, right?
Yes, yes. Right now, the hotel is so expensive.
I can just park in the parking lot and just sleep there. Sometimes.
Yes, but you need to plug in the electricity?
No, I have a solar panel on top.
Oh.
Yeah.
You install by yourself?
My dad helped me. My dad and my brother, because it's pretty big.
You have the bed in this van, right?
Yeah, that's all back there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can stay how many people?
Probably two. Maybe a kid, maybe a little kid too. Yeah.
Okay.
If you like family, but for me, because I'm kind of tall, I sleep sideways. Or I sleep like diagonal.
Propane.
Propane. Yeah.
Propane.
Yeah. Yeah. I have the propane tank is in the back. Yeah. And I mean, it lasts a long time. It's like the big, like the.
It lasts a long time.
Yeah. I've been on the road for 5 months now, and I still haven't changed it out.
Oh, you already on the road 5 months?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I cook a lot, but not that much. I do kind of, I'll make like sandwiches too and cereal, like things.
Fast food.
Yeah, sometimes I'll go out to eat too. Yeah, what's your name?
David.
David, I'm Daniel.
I'm parking behind you.
Oh, you're behind me.
Yes.
I'm not too close, am I?
No problem, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's your big car, a little bit over. That's okay. I just curious. You travel by yourself?
Yeah, just by myself. Oh man.
You're not going with your family, your wife or?
No, well, I don't have a wife. That's
girlfriend?
No, it's just me.
Okay, enjoy life, one
yeah. Until then.
Yeah.
Almost out of ketchup, it looks like. Got our bacon cooking. We have such a beautiful view. It's better view off that way, but I mean, these trees are gorgeous. Everywhere is gorgeous out here. I love it. Check this out. That is so beautiful. It's kind of like a bay off in that direction, because the actual ocean is on the other side of there. So normally I do like my bacon pretty crispy when eating it for breakfast, but since we're making a BLT, I'm gonna want it a little bit extra crispy, I think. I'm actually not really sure, because I've never made a BLT before. Unfortunately, we had to use a bread end. Not the end of the world. There we go. That is gonna be good. All right, but I'm not gonna eat right now. I'm not really super hungry. I just packed it with me in my bag. And we're heading to the, I think it's called Elephant Seal Overlook. So we're gonna see if we can see some elephant seals. I think I hear them, honestly. So I'm pretty sure there's some over there. And man, I know I always say this in my videos, but because I'm from the desert, I just cannot get over the greenery, like the amount of plants. Like, this is so awesome to me. Like, I could just sit here and look at this for hours. It's so gorgeous here. You can see all the way, that's like the mainland over there. Not that this is an island, but this part, Point Reyes, kind of juts out from the mainland California, and then there's in between it on that side there's also Tamales Bay, I believe it's called. Don't fault me if I don't know too much about this area because I am not from Northern California, and I mean this is my first time being to any of these places. So I have driven through the one and like up this way on the other side of Point Reyes. I never actually came here because I didn't even know this was here. That's where the seals should be. Well, here's the lookout point, and there's a ton of elephant seals all over that beach over there. I don't know what's the difference between different types of seals. If this weren't called Elephant Seal Beach, I'd probably just think these are regular seals. Look at that little guy. They're kind of cute. The noises they make are not, though. This is just so picturesque. I mean, it's just gorgeous here. I know I say this about every place I visit, but man, it is. Nature is beautiful. Well, I suppose right here is as good a spot as any to have some lunch with an absolutely gorgeous view. I could sit here all day long. Starting to get a little bit chilly. It's still nice, but I'm gonna put on my jacket. Today has been the most perfect day, I'm not gonna lie. And to think that I almost got lazy and decided not to come here or to postpone coming here. I don't know why I do that to myself. That's better. I think is Chimney Rock, and this is the end of, I don't know, the land here. And what's interesting is that this actually points directly east, so San Francisco is actually more in that direction. But sun is setting, so I think we should probably start to head back to the van. But man, It's a really cool place, and it's not even a national park. I don't really understand the designation of it being a national seashore, but it is still managed by the National Park Service. Apparently there are deer on this island. Look at these guys. Hey there. They're scared. Alright, we are back. It's nice and warm in here. It's so humid though, because we're, you know, close to water. So like my hands are all like sticky, you know, or at least they feel like it. Once everybody left, it was just me all by myself, just walking through. It just felt like, I don't know, it just felt like I was living in a dream. I know I say it all the time, but like, this place truly is one of the most beautiful places that I've ever been to. And I definitely would recommend coming here if you're ever in Northern California. It's also making my nose run too. I think since it's gotten so hot where I was in Sacramento that it's kind of gotten me used to the hotter weather. So now that it's kind of chilly here because the sun's setting and the breeze and all the ocean water nearby, I actually do feel kind of cold. But just got to clean up our space here. Got kind of junk everywhere so that we're ready to drive, and then I got to figure out where we're going to camp for the night because we can't do that here. Okay, so I kind of stopped on this little pullout on the side of the road in a town called Inverness, because I was trying to like get my map to work because cell signal's really bad. And I had basically none this whole time, so I was trying to use the map over here, but kind of let myself get distracted on my phone and stuff. Well, that light just turned off. You probably can't see anything out there because it's pretty much pitch black outside. So I'm gonna close that up, but I think I'm just gonna try to nap here for a bit because I don't really want to drive around in the dark just because it's, I don't know, the roads are pretty windy and it's nighttime and I'm kind of tired already. So I think what I'm going to try to do is just go to sleep and then wake up early in the morning so we can drive. But I also do have to work in the morning, so I got to wake up really early. Well, good morning. It is just past 5:30 right now, and the sun is starting to come up, but of course it's probably going to be really foggy here, and it did rain a little bit last night. But this is kind of where we parked, if you can see anything at all. But we have like 0 cell signal here, so gotta get on the road and find a spot to park so we can get started with work. It is really nice and peaceful out here. And perfect weather. It is beautiful. I just stopped here because I do have cell signal now, at least a little bit, so I can at least clock in and get started working. And then we'll worry about moving a little bit later. But I gotta head back to the van. So the usual steps for starting work would be to get out the Wi-Fi router and plug her in. I usually plug it into this back outlet here over by the bed, but I think this time I'm gonna plug it here up front just because the van, since it's a metal box, it does block some signal sometimes, so having it further in the back sometimes not a good idea when cell signal isn't the greatest. So I'm gonna have it up front, and then the wire is long enough that if I need to, I can kind of throw it up in the driver's seat. Then I just gotta come back here and press this button, and that turns my inverter on, which powers the outlets, the AC outlets. And then we should start getting power here. Should get connected to internet. Just gotta pull out my work laptop here. Okay, so internet is still being pretty spotty. I could use Starlink because obviously that is gonna work, but I have one more option before I absolutely have to do that. So back here I've got this antenna boy that connects in the back that will boost cell signal. If there is any, it can make it stronger basically. So there's a little antenna pole here on the back of my ladder. Just gotta slide the wire in and attach the antenna. And then this part can sometimes be a little difficult. Just got to attach this wire to this one right here. Just screw it in place. It's like a coax type cable. There we go. And then just shut the doors, and there it is. Now technically I can drive around with it like that, and I used to, but I just don't use it often enough, and it's easy enough to set up. You just gotta open up my door right here, not drawer, and then plug this in. This is the power for the cell signal booster, and then we can check it back here. It's actually behind all my clothes in the closet. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it. There it is. Yeah, so it's a WeBoost cell signal booster. Got two wired connections connected. The one going for the back, and then the other one goes to the inside antenna right there. And then we should be able to work better. So as you can see, I have changed my location, and we're now at the, I think it's North Reyes or North Point Reyes Beach here, and I am the only person here, which is another reason why I should be getting up early. But it's also like 9 a.m. on a Monday, so got the whole place to ourselves. Look at the flowers. beach sand. Try not to get the van too dirty. Oh well, we're gonna have to clean this up eventually anyway, but got some eggs and bacon cooked for breakfast, and then I'm just heating up some tortillas here, or trying to. And then in the meantime, while I'm waiting for those tortillas to heat up, and while I've been cooking, I've been sending out emails for work, because they got me working on some like audit thing. It's just yeah, it's like busy work, but hey, I'm getting paid, so can't really complain, can I? The only reason I'm really making these into like little burritos is because I've had these tortillas for quite a while, so just trying to get rid of them. Gonna throw 1 whole egg in there, 3 half slices of bacon, boom, 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 and try to get whatever little bit of ketchup I have left. Need to buy some new ketchup, it looks like. Yeah. Looks good enough. Alright, well, it's finally lunchtime, and I decided to drive back to the Point Reyes Lighthouse, so that way I could actually take you guys all the way down there to the lighthouse, and also to check out the visitor center. So it's noon right now, and this is the actual parking lot here, which was completely full yesterday. It says there are 313 stairs, which is not really going to be an issue going down, but it's the coming up part that's probably going to suck. Here is the lighthouse. It's, you know, not like huge, but doesn't really need to be, because it's already really high up in the air on the cliff. Not exactly sure what that sounds for, but I don't know. What's... Yep, there it goes. I'm not sure if that kind of serves the same function as what the lighthouse used to, as a sound, rather than needing to use light. Now it looks like there's a little kind of museum in here too, so you can check that out. The changing sound of Point Reyes. Oh, it's a fog signal. Maybe? Oh, okay. So it says it's an automated beacon is what's making that noise out there. But they used to use these type of foghorns, which is actually what you're looking at right here. And there she is. It's a big old light bulb in there. Or whatever that is. I don't know. I don't know anything about lighthouses. Ah, but the views here, just crazy. Alright, I think it's time to head back up, because we only got like 20 minutes to get back to the van. It's got little numbers on here so we can count the steps. 120. Honestly, the stairs were not as bad as I thought they were going to be, but we still need a water break. I don't know why I decided to two-step those stairs. That was kind of stupid. I got up here faster, but it made me way more tired and hot. So sweater's coming off. Still gotta head back to the van though. Just gotta start back up with work in like 15 minutes. But first I'm gonna check out the visitor center and get some stickers. So those signs there say private residence. I wonder who lives there, if it's like park workers or what, but I mean, that would be such a cool place to live, just with that view off in the distance, because there's like a little yard out front. That would be the dream. One day, maybe, perhaps. Well, made it back in time to start working again, so we've got about like 2 hours left of work today, and then I'm off, and then I need a shower badly. But I think that's gonna about do it for today's video. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.